What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to be doing a 7-day review of products from the Beard Baron. Now, we're going to do the same process. We're going to go through the ordering on their site, take the product, show you day 1, and then jump to day 7, application and final results and review. Now, the Beard Baron is somebody I've used in the past, so I've brought along a friend from our team, Chef, who will be actually driving the product selection and searching for products and scents with me for the selection process. Hey, Chef.
Hello.
Welcome to the podcast. That's not really a podcast that we're now calling a podcast.
Nice. Thank you for having me.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. The first thing that jumps off the page for me is that we have samples available. That is wonderful. I love when you can get samples. That way I can try a handful of different things because the same scent from one company is going to vary from company to company. It's not going to always be the same. So underneath Pure, we start to get into our scented category for the oils. It looks like we have about 17 oils on this page. So as I'm familiar with this, Chef, go ahead and shop away for me with scents. Let me know what you want me to do.
Okay. Let's just start with the first one, I guess.
Waikiki?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Waikiki oil is inspired by Hawaiian Islands. It features a tropical scent blend of orange, coconut, and kiwi.
So if we're going to Hawaii.
Exactly.
You know what? Let's what's the next one below it? The Wildwood.
Wildwood. All right, this is going to be your classic outdoorsy scent that I think most beard oil companies have. This one, the scent focuses on cedar, fir, and pine trees.
It almost reminds me of where we would go on vacation, Wildwood, New Jersey.
Nice.
You know what? Let's give it just a little bit of a scroll.
Okay.
Let's see what
Got
else
our
we
next
got
6.
Oh, I see gold in the title. Let's see what that gold's about.
Maui Gold. This one is also a Hawaiian Island inspired blend, which is a lemon lime coconut.
Going back to Hawaii again.
Back to Hawaii. You can tell where he likes to vacation.
Right.
As you're looking through these, we're kind of handpicking one scent at a time. I'm assuming it's more so the additional components of the picture that's kind of driving your, curiosity to the scent. I know that one you mentioned gold. The previous one was Waikiki.
Yeah, and I actually skipped over the flamingo because I saw the beach scene again.
You know what? Let's go ahead and I'm gonna pop all of these open in new tabs, and we'll go through one by one.
Okay.
A few moments later.
Is there a scent that sticks out to you more than the others that we want to go ahead and try?
Well, right away, probably the Windsor.
Windsor was our rich bourbon, charred oak, and vanilla. All right, is this our winner for today?
I think so.
So, since there's no sorting by scent on this site, you can do a little workaround if a web store has a search icon. So we're just going to drop Windsor into the search, and all search results that we see should be the products we are now looking for. So this way we can just go directly in, pop these open one at a time into tabs, or add them directly from the search results page to our cart and process our checkout. So I'm going to go ahead and add the oil. We're going to add the butter. We're going to add the mustache wax. And then we will also add our premium beard wash. Unfortunately, there are no bundles available here. So we'll go ahead and place this order, get this moving, and start our 7-day experiment. Thank you again, Chef, for joining. I appreciate the help today, and thank you for walking us through the shop and helping us select a scent.
Not a problem. Once again, thank you for having me.
So this time around, you can see a drastic difference in the price. The butter and balm is going to be fairly good deal, but the oil is coming out to a much more premium price level. Our wax, because it's coming in 0.15 ounces in the tube, is going to be obviously much higher when we calculate the price per full ounce, and our wash is still under $4 per ounce, so that's a pretty good price, I think. All right, so here's the box. It arrived today, and we're gonna go ahead and pop this guy open and check out what's inside. So as far as protective packaging goes, we've got some folded up paper that basically is in there to keep everything in place. Here's our beard wash. Later I found out there was a seal on this bottle, so we have to remove the cap and take that seal off. So this is protected from leaking during transit. Next, our beard butter. This is plastic shrink sealed on the outside, so we have to break that before we can open it up. And same with the mustache wax, that's also sealed in plastic. And last but not least, we have our oil, which is super protected here, rolled up in bubble wrap and taped closed so that nothing gets bumped or damaged, this being the most delicate item during transit. This as well has a plastic seal on the lid, so it cannot come off or crack or leak on its own. Also comes with a cool sticker that actually matches the artwork on the bottles. So I would imagine if I ordered something else, I would get a sticker that kind of matches those products. So here we go. Wash, wax, oil, and butter. What's up, guys? In this week's 7-day review, we are doing the Beard Baron's Windsor. Now, the Windsor is profiled as a rich bourbon, charred oak and vanilla profile, which is supposed to ultimately give us a well-aged whiskey barrel type of scent. I have just taken a shower, used the premium beard wash to clean out and remove any other oils that I previously had in, so we're starting completely fresh. The scent so far off this was pretty good. It wasn't very strong. It was actually quite a light scent, which is never a bad thing. But we're going to go ahead and apply the oil, the mustache wax, and beard butter for this 7-day period. So we're going to go ahead and start with the beard oil, and I'm just going to hold these up as we get rolling. One of the things that I like about this oil is the dropper style lid rather than an actual tube type of dropper. This gives me a much more precision based dropper. As I went through this process, I started with about 5 drops and ended with about the same. I found I was actually probably getting smaller drops than I would with other oils using this dropper. Now, because this one's a butter, it's much more white in the canister, which I do prefer. Sometimes the yellow ones look a little odd. They feel like they're going stale, right? Yeah, we don't typically associate a yellowish color to something that's fresh. As soon as I brought in this beard butter, the strong cologne-like scent of this specific product hit me. It was very cologne-y as I was going through, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. These chapstick style tubes for mustache wax are absolutely my favorite when it comes to using mustache wax. Mostly just because I can keep this in my pocket. It keeps the wax a little bit warmer, and if I'm out and about or at a restaurant and get a little messy in the beard, it makes it really easy to reapply without needing to melt the wax between my fingers. I can just simply dab the mustache a little bit directly from the tube and fix any flyaways or spots I need to pay attention to. I don't typically do the waxed curled mustache look, but when I do, I definitely need a wax that can keep up with it. This definitely has that feel, that medium hold level that I'm going to need. I want to keep that mustache out of my mouth and above the lip line, and this definitely feels like it's going to do the job. Hey guys, we've made it to day 7 of the Beard Baron Windsor 7-day trial, and this is day 7 of application of the product. We just took a shower, cleaned the beard using the premium Windsor beard wash, and we're going to go ahead and apply the oil, the butter, and the mustache wax for day 7. One thing that I think is kind of cool is you can see that the mustache is actually holding much more of its shape. Now again, clarifying, we do have a mustache wax this time. It is not a beard wax that we're using in the mustache. A lot of beard care suppliers don't carry a mustache specific wax. So in those cases, I'm using the beard wax for the mustache, which is not quite going to give the same amount of hold, right? So let's go ahead and jump into it. One of my favorite things about this is the dropper on top. It really just makes this process easy. You just boop. And I did actually reduce to 4 drops because I did find that 5 drops was a bit too much. I know I mentioned the mustache wax holding up and holding the shape through my mustache day and night through these 7 days, but also the beard. And actually, after applying the butter here, I forgot to use the brush. So you'll see me grab the brush out of order later in this sequence because I realized that I forgot to use the brush. One of the cool things about this scent that I liked as I got used to it is this Windsor from Beard Baron actually pairs really well with this Inspirato cologne that I've been using over the last year. This has quickly become my favorite cologne. I will drop a link in the description down below, but overall, Windsor is definitely more of a cologne type of oil product scent. It was not quite what I was expecting, but in that same regards, this is something that I'm going to hang on to in the back of the cabinet for when I have to go out, do something nice and fancy, less of a casual, just working from home type of beard oil and product, and more of a, I'm going to go out and have a nice dinner type of product. Something that was cool during the 7-day process was every day I would wake up, and usually you get a little bit of bed beard or bed mustache, and the wax and the product actually held my beard together. So the wash, the oil, the butter, and especially the wax, definitely fantastic products. The scent, I think the scent was good. It's not typically a scent that I personally would go for, but the scent was pretty solid. For the price, I definitely line this up more on the premium end of beard oils. However, the quality is definitely there. So this isn't going to be something I wear on the day-to-day, but this is going to be something that is a little bit more higher end or fancy for my use. Would I buy this product again? Definitely. The quality of this product showed, and it's definitely going to be something I want to keep in my rotation in my beard product cabinet. Overall, we're going to give this a 5 beard score.